Some secrets are just too hot to hold on to. When Drifter Tackle agreed to customize an already fabulous product for me, I was pleasantly surprised. When I realized what I had in my hands, I was quietly ecstatic.
Nice largemouth using the deep edge there. Is making their way to deeper water or something. All right. Caught on a musky bait.
Late fall had always been a tough time of year up until now. Everything slows right down, including the fish's metabolism. Most of the weed beds I like to fish in late summer and early fall have now died back to almost nothing. But I'm looking for any remaining green cabbage patches where schools of baitfish can still be found milling about, where smaller fish still have a place to hide, and where slightly larger fish like bass and suckers can hang lazily in and around the oxygen-rich greenery. You see, I'm looking for an underwater oasis, but beware the dark forest. A silent predator patrols the deep edges from below and within. I'm hoping my new secret lure will rendezvous with one of those lurking water wolves. I'm looking for that late fall squirrely pike. Traditionally, I've always thrown bucktails all through September and early October for pike. This year, red seemed to be the hot color for me and my clients. Well, that was last week. Things have since cooled off drastically, and I was starting to get those same old late fall blues. I needed to stop and think about this. The bait I saw on my underwater camera, that bass, that sucker, they were all just hanging there as if in suspended animation. It's a perfect time to pull out my new custom suspending Squirrely Burt from the production team at Drifter Tackle. And why not? It's already caught me a nice largemouth today on my second cast. Let's do it. The shape of this lure has always been appealing to both muskie and pike. It's long and slender. It's an easily swallowed meal for a lethargic predator. And now I love how this new suspending version can just stop in its tracks and hang there in mid-water while that rubber tail continues to tease the fish into striking. It's these unique qualities combined that really get my hopes up. As I reel in my second cast, I look up from my sonar in time to see something large following my Squirrely Burt. I change the cadence of the retrieve to force a strike. Then comes the deadly hang. I kick off the trolling motor and wait for it to happen.
There you go. We got him. Nice pike. This big pike. Let's see how big he is in a second. Tail's touching the ground. He's a 38. Nice 38-inch pike. Get him back.
The fish of late fall won't chase down a lure like they did a month ago. You have to keep this in mind when using the suspended Squirrely Burt. The secret to this whole hanging thing is that the lure stays right in the fish's face while the squirrely tail gently moves. This seemed to be the piece of the puzzle I'd been missing. And now, big fish were crushing this new bait.
Another nice bite. Is that a muskie? Oh, it's a really nice pike. Let's get him in the net. Just missed another 38, 39-inch pike. Lost and trying to land on myself here, but that's all right. I think made our point.
Next, I make a bet with my reluctant fishing partner that I can catch one pike within 10 casts. Then we can go home. Of course, I'm depending on my new confidence bait, and I'm feeling lucky.
Sure, one. There he is. Keep the camera there. Keep the camera there.
Chalk up another one for my suspending squirrely bird. I'm loving this lure.
All right. There's one. Right out of 12 casts. There's one. Held that up for the camera, but that just happened to be pegged in an impossible position. Okay, there's our fish.
It's late October, and we've been experiencing an extended warm spell. This is not good for muskie fishing this time of year, but I'll keep poking around the shallow rocks anyway to see if any fish are attracted to the heat. Squirrely bird has caught him in the weeds. Let's see how he does on the rocks.
Chunky guy. See that one there? Interesting. We're on a nice calm day. Sort of a heater day here. It's a heater day. They're up on these flat rocks. It's kind of interesting. Just casting up under the shallows here. Didn't really expect to see him, but there he was. 4 or 5 feet of water.
So once again, it's all about the pause after the stop-and-go retrieve. Another benefit to the suspended version of this particular bait is in its self-equalizing action. The lure will dart wildly from side to side, yet it's quick to right itself for the next pull. Rod sweep should still be short and crisp. My new suspending squirrely bird went on to catch a few more 40-inch class pike for my late fall clients. It seems anyone can catch fish with this lure, not just the guide. You know, when Drifter Tackle agreed to customize an already great product for me, I was pleasantly surprised. This lure filled in a dead spot on my fishing calendar and gave me new confidence. And that's why I'm here to tell you, some secrets are just too hot to hold on to. Thank you, Drifter Tackle. You just hit another home run.